Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at modifying the Dakoyu X1 plier heads. Now I've already done this on my black Dakoyu. As you can see, it's like this bull nose. You compare it there. One of my subscribers, Cam, hi Cam, he reached out and said, hey, where did you get that plier head from? And I said, look, I made it, and he's like, I really want one of those. And it just so happens I have a spare plier head, so I'm going to make him one. So what I'm going to do is show you the process of making it, and I'll see you back in a few minutes. Okay, here we are at the grinding wheel. I've screwed it onto a piece of wood just to save my hands from getting damaged. And it just makes it easy to maneuver. Annoying cup of water, move that away. Still annoying, move it again. Don't like the look of that slab of marble, move that away. Okay, we're ready. So I'm going to speed this up because I'm sure you don't want to see it in real time, but the idea is just to keep dipping it in cold water and carrying on, just to keep its heat treatment, integrity of that. You don't want to get in too hot. And I know in my head roughly what I want to do with regards to the length of these, well, taking the needle nose off. So I'm just going to keep going and changing from side to side, and in a second I'll just put the pliers up at an angle. There you go. Just carry on. Different camera angle now. I'm just trying to get the shape now, rough shape, because I want like a bull nose type look. Yeah, sort of like that. Not too bad. Just give it a little touch up. And then we'll move on to the sisal wheel, which is like a really rough cutting fabric wheel. Obviously not as harsh as a grinding stone, but it does take material away. And it just gives me a better idea of the shape that I'm getting using this. I'll now move on to the Scotch-Brite wheel. And that's a little less harsh, but again just helps me shape what I need to do. Back on the sisal wheel, just give it a final touch up, and then I'll be touching it up on the buffing pad. Okay, we're back, and this is the finished plier head. Just got to put the cutters in it. Unfortunately I can't show you it actually in the chassis because it's not going to go in one of mine, it's going to go in Cam's. So I'm going to send that over to him, and hopefully he'll post some pictures of it. But there's the finished result. It looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, I'd really appreciate it, and until next time, see you then.